I have the exciting opportunity to sit down with Arlen Collins. He is the CEO of Sustainable Living Innovations, SLI, and we're going to be talking about the Green Lake project.
Fantastic.
Could you describe for us what exactly the Green Lake building is?
Sure. So what we are is a building technology company, and for the last 12 and a half years we've been working on a way to build a building in a different way, but also build a different building in terms of the way the energy works, in terms of the way the operations of that building work, the technology that's embedded in it. There's a lot of different approaches to the world of prefabrication and off-site construction. Modular is a word that you hear a lot, and modular in general, at least to us, means three-dimensional. You build boxes. We coined a phrase early on in the life of SLI: build parts, not space, because you could get less cost. There's a lot more you can do with parts than you can do if you've got to build an entire room or module.
In a traditional build, you kind of bring all the materials on site and then you erect on site.
Right.
In this model, the wall and floor panels are built in a factory in Tacoma and then come to the site and are put together on site. Talk about what opportunity that affords us for the actual duration of the assembly of the building.
So we're pretty excited about Tacoma. Tacoma showed us that we can build 10 panels a day with a line, and we can do that with 10 or 12 people. So essentially we can do a panel in 10 hours, and 10 panels make an apartment. So by the time we put 5 lines in Tacoma, we can build 5 apartments a day. And the cost of the labor to finish that apartment in the field is 80 or so hours. So if you do the math, we're drastically less hours from every trade in the field and in the factory than a traditional build.
Let's talk about all of the awesome energy efficiency features that the DESC Green Lake building will have.
Yeah, it's a lot actually. So SLI uses 70% less energy and half the water of a traditional building. The solar on the roof is something we're really excited about. We want to pick off if we're 70% less energy and we're half the water. We take hydronic heating, which is hot water. And if you combined the heat load with the domestic hot water load in a building, such as yours, that's about 80% of the total energy in the building. And if they can be in the same system, that opens up lots of opportunities to do in-building recycling. And so we will collect the shower water and the washing machine water and the bathroom lav, and we'll bring it down into the basement, and we'll pull all the heat out of that water, and we'll put it back in the hot water tank. So it never leaves the building. Once we make hot water, it stays in the building. Then we'll take the water, we'll clean it up, and we'll run it back up in the building. And your team will be flushing toilets with it, doing laundry with it, potentially and irrigating landscaping with it. So that's kind of our approach to the energy and water problem, and we're pretty excited about our performance when measured against traditional construction.
Tell me about SLI Connect, because frankly that is the thing I am most excited about. Talk about how SLI Connect is really integrated from the traditional mechanical systems to other types of systems like data, phones, things of that nature.
As we began our journey on technology, the first thing we thought of was, can we converge all of these systems, the security system, the fire alarm system, the smoke alarm system, can we make that real-time data? You're going to be able to see things happening in your building that are going to create tremendous efficiencies and lower costs and provide better service to the people who live there.
I think all of this leads us to the most exciting part, is that we are going to house 124 people that are currently homeless and experiencing homelessness. How has that motivated you as a company?
My partner and I kind of have a belief system that if all our technology ever did was help solve the homeless problem, it would have been enough. We think that the fact that we're going to be able to help do this and help these individuals in our community that struggle is really a big piece of what we're out to do.
Well, thank you so much, Arlen, for taking the time to sit down and talk with me. We're super excited to be partnering with you to deliver these 124 units, and we can't wait for the day that we can go tour the unit and do our grand opening in person.
Well, I can't wait for the day to see the look on the person's face that walks into one of our units when they realize that's where they get to live. We are counting the days. Sandra, we're counting the days.